Headlines at 6:30, but right now, Leanne, coming to our question of the day.
Yeah, all right, let's do that. Let's see what we're asking you. And I think the question that most people are speaking about, and the topic is on Duduzane Zuma. He is set to appear in court today, and our thoughts, we want to know what yours are, actually. Duduzane Zuma's court appearance today, what do you think? And just send us your views. He came back into the country. This was to attend his late brother's funeral, and he was then, of course, apprehended or just questioned at that time, and now he will be appearing in court. So we're just wanting to know your views on this particular.
Absolutely. And our handle there at Morning Live SABC, and please use the hashtag Morning Live as well. And many people talking about this, Leanne, so can't wait to see what the response is to this question.
Very, very much so. Right, let's take a look at some of the big stories. Well, that is the big story for today. Duduzane Zuma expected to appear in the Johannesburg Specialised Crimes Court today on corruption-related charges.
Then an international conference on abortion and reproductive justice gets underway in Grahamstown.
I think we got that one. No,
Makanda.
Exactly.
Makanda.
We need to start changing that name. I suppose it all takes time to do that, but we need to get that right. Next one, the inquiry into the collapse of the N1 pedestrian bridge in Grayston is set to continue. Remember, 2 people died and 19 injured in this collapse.
Student leaders from around the world will this week hold the 2018 Global Leadership Summit at the University of the Free State in Bloemfontein.
2 prison warders accused of working with a former inmate to murder magistrate Victor Mabunda are expected to apply for bail.
And the annual Southern African Transport Conference gets underway in Pretoria.
And finally, suspended SARS Commissioner Tom Moyane will host a media conference today to brief the public about the latest developments in matters related to his term of office. This should be a very interesting one.
I am looking forward to that one, no doubt. Can't wait to hear what he has to say.
I know, you get very excited by these kind of things. So, yeah, this is where Sakina will be glued to a little bit later today. But let's see what you've been talking about as well. Here's some trending topics. Now, this one, MT, do you know?
I know MT, yes.
Do you know what's happening when it's trending?
No.
All right, pull up a chair. I love doing this to you. I just throw this at you and you're like, okay, here we go. So now, for me, it's actually very disturbing, and we still yet to hear from his management team and from everybody that's associated with MT as to what happened. But there's a video clip doing the rounds on social media from I think it was at the Vodacom, the July.
July, yeah.
Yeah. And he was performing on stage. Listen, what I saw in that video, that wasn't called performing. He was literally just standing there swaying from side to side, throwing 1 or 2 words out, and the next second he just passes out. And clearly it was, I'm not assuming, but I mean, you can from there see this was just too much in his system, whatever it was, but he passed out. And a lot of people are talking about
why was
this.
he even allowed to go on stage?
That's the question, and a lot of people saying
surely
that.
You would have noticed that he's out of it.
I mean, he was in a very bad way. I mean, just from watching that video from afar, you can see he was nowhere near ready to go on stage. And it just brings into question again why we allow this to happen. Firstly, you don't push someone on stage like that. Secondly, they shouldn't be in public like that in the first place, and doing whatever it was. We haven't heard, but
I wish I could say I'm surprised, but
I know, but it's just a bad example. It really is. But we wait to hear. But that's the reason why, and it's not a nice thing to watch, I must say. Kanyisile Kwenyama, that's a very bad one. She was apparently hijacked, thrown into a boot, kidnapped, and she's out now. She's okay. This apparently happened last Thursday, but this is a very frightening saga.
Yeah. Formerly on our board chairperson here not so long ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah, very worrying, that one. After the Gauteng MEC was also hijacked, or at least her vehicle was not so long ago, seems to be getting out of.
Yeah, same thing.
And we know it's Kweyama, not Kwenyana, so apologies for that spelling there, yeah.
All right, Duduzane Zuma, we don't need to go into that one. I think we do know that. Beyonce, I think everybody getting very, very excited at the prospect that she could possibly be performing performing here in South Africa. The last time she was here, it was one of the 46664 concerts, and now there's talk of her coming again at the end of the year to perform. So,
guess who's the most excited? If you were to be given a bet, who's the most excited?
I don't know who.
Fikile Mbalula.
Okay, all right. I wouldn't have guessed that one. And then, of course, the Vodacom Durban July. It's still trending. I don't know if it was for the fashion or for the horses. I'm not sure. I
It was definitely not for the horses.
I don't think so. I don't even know who was running, but that's...
Some of the fashion was right up there, though.
Okay, all right.
Absolutely.
Well, there you go. There you go. So those are the trends from the weekend, and I will keep on monitoring what's going on at Morning Live SABC. That's our Twitter account, #Morning Live. Please get hold of us. We love hearing from you.
Absolutely. And now it's a Monday morning, and the weather not playing ball quite, a bit wet, a bit slippery in places. But let's find out from Rob Byrne what's happening in the traffic. Good morning, Rob.